Hello folks, welcome to this edition of Make It Vegan. Today we will be making a highly nutritious, dynamic and simply delicious bean, lentil and vegetable dish. If you haven't been a fan of legumes such as lentils and beans, this dish will make you crave a second serving, guaranteed. And just for your information, did you know that beans do not spike insulin? Did you know that even if you eat it with starch, such as the rice or potatoes, it will not spike your insulin, and it can even assist you in your weight loss efforts? Did you also know that beans and lentils are among the list of the top 10 most nutritious foods humans can eat? This simply means food that contain the optimal amount of essential vitamins and minerals the human body needs to stay functioning at its best. Before we start, I wish to thank you for supporting our channel. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell to receive alerts of new, unique vegan recipes. To start, we are going to make refried beans similar to a Mexican refried beans method. So, rinse thoroughly and soak 2 cups of Pinto or red-speckled beans in a glass container, preferably overnight or for between 4 and 6 hours. When the beans had been soaked, one can observe them being quite swollen and sometimes they lose their color, and then add them to a large saucepan, pot or stock pot. Add water so the waterline is about 4 to 5 inches above the beans. Partially cover and bring to a medium boil and cook for about 2.5 hours until it's soft. Watch the pot very carefully, as beans tend to boil over and it may result in making a huge mess. Remember also to never add salt when you boil beans, as salt will prevent your beans to soften. To save time, you can prepare the beans in a pressure cooker. Add the beans to a pressure cooker and cover with water to about 3 to 4 inches above the beans. Bring the beans to a boil and put on the lid and pressure steam them for approximately 14 minutes. Please mind your safety, let the steam escape and let the pressure cooker cool down before opening the lid. Next, in a large skillet or saucepan, add some oil. Heat the oil to a medium heat. I'm using canola oil to make this dish. You can use an olive oil or a grapeseed oil or an oil of your choice. And then spoon the beans onto the oil and immediately start mashing it. Mash until you get a smoothish but still slightly textured mixture. Add about half a teaspoon of salt and black pepper and combine. Then add approximately 3 teaspoons of ground cumin powder and combine. And add about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce and mix thoroughly. Follow up with about 2 teaspoons of dried chilli flakes, mix thoroughly and cover the mixture and simmer at a low heat for about 10 minutes to allow the flavors to combine. You can make it slightly hotter if you want. You can add more or less chili. Now we will be making the vegetable mix. Over a medium heat, heat enough canola oil to cover the base of a skillet. Add a medium-sized onion that had been chopped. And then once translucent, add about 2 cloves of minced or chopped garlic. Combine and saute for a minute or 2 and then add a 1/4 bell pepper. I'm using a red pepper. And saute until soft. Add a medium finely chopped carrot to the mix and saute for about 4 to 5 minutes. I usually use the food processor to mince the carrot. Add a 1.5 cups of cooked black or brown lentils. I'm using a 400 gram can of cooked black lentils that I've drained and rinsed. Combine with the vegetable mixture and saute for a few minutes. Add some seasonings such as black pepper and continue to cook and mixing it well. Add a cup of vegetable broth to the mixture and bring to a low boil or fast simmer while combining it. Now add frozen peas and half a cup of frozen corn kernels. I use about a cup of peas. Why do we add frozen peas and corn? Well, it's to retain the firmness of the vegetables, because once you pre-boil them and then add them to the mixture, they will become soggy. Now combine the vegetables to the bean mixture, stirring well to combine, and simmer covered for approximately 10 minutes. Meanwhile, bring about 6 medium-sized potatoes to the boil and cook until done. I prefer the potatoes to be in their skins. You can take the skins off if you wish, but a potato in the skin is always more healthy. Depending on the type of potato you will be using, this may take anything between 20 and 40 minutes. Once the potatoes are fork tender, let it cool down slightly, halve them and plate. Top the potatoes with a bean, lentil and vegetable stew and garnish with parsley. And decorate the plate with some garnish if needed, and serve with a green salad. Bon appetit!